Come say hi to you, Erica.
Are they coming for you, Eric? I don't know. Where do I look?
Oh. Hi.
Hello.
Oh my God.
I said it before, and I'll say it again. This seems like a good time until it's not. I mean, I don't know if it's just me or not, but this shit is just like the beginning of every natural disaster movie that I ever seen before. Could just be me though. I don't know. And it just seems that like, while everybody's focused on this, you really haven't been paying attention to what's been going on with this. Clearest ever seafloor maps show deep sea Grand Canyon off U.S. coast in stunning detail. More countries call for a memorandum on seabed mining. Nations aim to ink deep sea mining rules by 2025. On Friday, the International Seabed Authority ended its meeting with no deep sea mining code agreed or adopted. The regulatory body, consisting of 36 states, spent the last 2 weeks in Jamaica trying to agree on a framework for ocean mining. Discussion has been suspended and future ISA sessions scheduled to resume talks. The delay hurt the metals company, which is advancing ocean mining operations. The stock traded down 23% today to $1.40. See, there goes that 23 I always talk about that they say in the news a lot. And like always with situations like this, the golden rule is to always follow the money. Exploring deep ocean is safer than the elevator, says James Cameron. Now, let me get this straight real quick, because I may be confused. Now, isn't this the same James Cameron when they had the whole Ocean Gate submersible incident that went on, how he said how dangerous it was to go underneath the ocean and yada yada? Now, not even a few short weeks later, he's talking about, well, yeah, exploring the deep sea is safer than going on the elevator, something that we all do every day. Follow the money. Now, that is just the tip of the spear. What my main concern is what kind of effect this is having. I believe that its forces are just trying to stop us from doing this. This could have very adverse effects on us. And what I'm seeing is evidence of a strong possibility of that being. Why? Here goes a few examples. Up to 100 orcas have surrounded unsuspecting people off New South Wales south coast in a spectacle rarely seen in Australian waters. Backlip wetsuits owner Jade Theodore was about 15 kilometers off the coast of Bateman's Bay on Saturday when he stopped his boat to send a text message. There goes that 15. When the abalone diver looked up from the screen, he saw an orca pop his head up from beside his boat. For the experienced fisher, the sighting was spectacular and exciting. I've been diving for 23 years. I've never come across a killer whale in that time, he said. There goes the 23. But it was only the beginning. Mr. Theodore's mind was about to be blown. And here's another story. Emergency response efforts launched after pilot whales beaches in southern West Australia. A pod of pilot whales massed off Western Australian southern coast have begun stranding themselves on the shore, with wildlife authorities launching an emergency response efforts in a bid to save them. Now, my thing is that stuff like this has been going on for weeks, months even, and it's continuing to increasingly get more frequent, and I think that it's a situation where we are dealing with things that we don't fully understand yet. It may be people out there that do understand, but they just might not care. I've heard some people say, oh, it's because they're putting up wind turbines, and I think that's bullshit. That may be part of it, but the overall picture, I think that's bullshit. I think that there's a bigger play here. And I'm also linking it to some money because when I keep hearing whales, you know what else I keep hearing the term whales in? This shit right here. Satoshi era Bitcoin whales stirs, shoveling massive Bitcoin stash. Yes, I keep hearing the term whales within the stock market. Like I said, follow the money. If you don't know what the whale is in the stock market, that's a holder of a very large amount of a certain stock. And I just keep hearing that term. This whale did this whale did that. And it's not a term that's always thrown around on the stock market either. Something significant has to be happening in order for a whale to make a move, if that makes sense. And just in case you need a little bit more evidence of what I'm talking about how I think these whales are trying to warn us of something, I also found this in a news article today. Whale scoops up woman and saves her from a huge tiger shark. Now, why would that be significant? Why would a whale do that? Here you go. Whales have in several instances demonstrated fascinating behaviors indicating of altruism. Altruism is a selfless act of benefiting others without the expectation of rewards or benefit in return. I mean, there could be something to that, like I said, man. Like, these whales may be trying to warn us of some imminent danger that may be on the horizon. But I don't think we're listening yet. Now, I don't know what this is as of yet. I'm kind of just drawn to this whole thing right now. This whole story that I'm chasing right now. I'm kind of just drawn to it. I haven't really been wanting to do a lot of, or cover a lot of other stories. It's like, it's just this one thing that just keeps staying right here, like at the front of my mind, and for some reason it won't let it go. I mean, I don't know if it's something to that, but I'm just expressing to you how I'm thinking right now. Is our planet in danger? I mean, you could step outside and you can judge that for yourself. You can listen to some news forecast and you can judge that for yourself. What I can say is that in my entire lifetime that I've been on this planet, I have experienced things that have been going on in the last couple of months that I have never experienced before in my entire life. And I'm pretty sure I'm not alone when I say that. And I don't know, man. I think that we may have reached a tipping point. What we do in the next couple of months to years or whatever may very well determine what the total outcome may actually be in all of this. And I think we need to start being a little bit more aware of the gravity of the situation that we're in right now. That's the best way I can word it as of right now at this point. I don't want to wait and see what happens when things get worse. I mean, that's all I got for right now. But like always, do the research, be aware, the information's out there. Peace.